When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, phone keep ringing, cause I make up a rhyme. I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then de-dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay. I ain't lying, girls be crying, cause I'm on TV. It's tricky to rock a rhyme, that's right, on time is tricky. How is that? Tricky, it's tricky to rock a rhyme.
Fittingly named in part for its considerable elevation. We're in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver, Colorado. Up next, it's our main event between the New York Giants and the Denver Broncos. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60.
Dart starting with a pass here. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Buddy. It's hot.
They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal.
Hold on, set. Ready. Buddy. It's hot.
Harvey has the Denver touchdown. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Here's Tracy once more. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
First down from the 42. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Take off.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Darts out of the shotgun. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Frank Greenlaw picks it off.
Darts pass. Intercepted. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. He's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down from the 42.
Ready. Ball 11.
Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready, set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
On third down, here's Nix. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On first and 10, here's Nix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So second down now after the incompletion.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
The incompletion still at that 31-yard line, second and 10. Give to Harvey here from the pistol. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Audio Carrick making that stop.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Kill. Hold on, set. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Slayton with the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Giants first down.
Dart now against the blitz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he He's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Y'all gotta pop my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. You better know my right.
First down from the 42. They send a man in motion. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they just get the play off. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. So they'll get to scheme about this third down call for a bit. That brings us to the end of one. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're moving it well, but now face a third and short.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 19. Go.
Here's start now. It's his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Tracy. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, here's Dart. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw and a check down of all things. Nearly went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. And they get to him again. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Middle. Hold on a second. Ready. Kill.
Giving this to Harvey. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Hold on a second.
Nix from the gun. This is Sutton working the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Kill. Hold on a second. Ready. 180.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Hold on a second. Ready. 180.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Phillips. And the Giants are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something to the return.
1st and 10 from the 32. A handoff to Tracy. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Brought down by the first-time All-Pro Nick Bonito.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now Dart. Short pass brought in. Running in the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Cano's point after is good. And the Giants tie things 10-10. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Going left side. Here's Harvey. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Nick's looking to throw. Off the screen here. It's Harvey. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Down, they need 7.
Hold on, son. Away. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Pass taken in by Sutton. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
We've got a good one so far. We are all tied up, and we have hit our 2-minute warning. More from Mile High in just a moment. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Here's Dart. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. He's got him. That's Tracy. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's fielded at the 14. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready.
Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Throwing here, Nix. Bill finds his back, Harvey. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
That's a defense's goal, right, Cake? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Giants with an extra DB out there now, third down. Throwing here just before halftime. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Shotgun hands off to Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops Mays for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. The throw finds Evan Ingram. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Give up the middle to Harvey. He's got the first down grab and still going. Oh, he drops and cuts it the right side. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take the lead right away in half number 2.
Take that play right there. That run is exactly why this team wanted this rookie on their roster. It is so hard to break away from the pack at the NFL level. But this rookie is putting on a show.
Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Slayton with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on first down. It starts. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
The 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first and 10, here's Dart. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first.
A gain of 30. First down, New York.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Dart gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch. And you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19.
They'll empty the backfield, motion him right. Dart out of the shotgun. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Broncos going nickel here, third down.
Here we go. 79 Broncos.
Third and long for him here. Hits his running back. And they bring him down. Looks like he got into the 27.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
like a game of chance. You wanna be better, bring your best. When you standing in the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Hold on a sec. Ready. Bombers. Hey, Shaw, let's go. Chill.
Here's Nix. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Hold on a sec. Ready.
On the handoff, here's Harvey. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Captain. Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Sideline, he's got it, and he gets the feet down too. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
1st and 10, it's Harvey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
39-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Next, kick out wide, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Brings up 3rd and
3. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hold on a sec. Ready. My name is Hunt.
Run left side. Harvey. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On first down, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Hey, kill! Hold on a second.
It's Harvey straight ahead. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Bombers. Chill.
Nix from the gun. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Captain. Olay.
Now run with Harvey. The Broncos will get it back. Heads up play to recover that one. Managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down.
Hold on a second. Ready. Ready.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. That 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
At the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Hold on a second. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. This one from an even 40 yards out. And his kick is blocked. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
This block right here, it's a product of preparation, effort, and determination. They attacked the soft spot in the line, and one of them was able to will his way through and get to the kick in time. Well done.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And it sets up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Chased out to his right. It's caught right side by Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. He'll throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Okay, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
We've set it downs from the 37.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Hit.
They'll run. This is Harvey. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Hold on, set. Ready. Bombers, bombers, bombers. Chill, chill, chill.
On a draw, he gives to Harvey. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos holding a 4-point lead. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Right square. Hold on, set. Ready. Right, pull left.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, right. Motion, motion. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, 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 kill.
As it gives to Harvey. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders players were at the ready to bring him down. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kane, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Hold on, set. Kill. Ready.
We'll look to throw it. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
A 43-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. To throw. Throw left side finds Johnson. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the first down, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And the Giants first down.
And we all like to see Chico. So break yourself over here, and let me see you get low. If you want this, do it now. Take it to the floor. If you want to act, what?
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Running back sent in motion. Setting up to pass. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
They've got a man in motion. Here he is to throw. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off. Brandon Jones. And the Broncos make the play that should win them this game.
As an offense, you never want to play this game in a state of desperation. That's what so much of that felt like. Forcing you to go for it, forcing you to pass. I think forcing the quarterback to get rid of it and take a chance, that was just less than ideal all the way around.
So it's a win for the Broncos. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.